Yo, what's up, guys? So today I just wanted to talk about why. Well, I just wanted to ask, is it? I want to answer the question: is it worth saving until retirement? Like, should you go all in hardcore and save everything you can until you reach a certain age? And the retirement doesn't have to be 65. It could actually just be when you're like 40 or 45. A lot of people they think not a lot of people, but people who are, in the FIRE movement, especially on Reddit, financial investing, retirement early. These people, they want to retire as early as possible, save everything, eat rice, beans, drink water, no soda, no juice, nothing, just save every dollar they can until they can retire. And so I just want to answer that question right now, if that is the actual case and if that's what you should do, just based off of some of the research I've done over months and over years to see if it's actually worth it, and even some of my own inputs as well. So number one, guys, life is unpredictable. So a lot of people, they don't reach retirement due to even health issues or unexpected life events. Like there's no guarantees as well that you're going to get to that age of retirement, that you're going to save all this money and then eventually it's going to happen. And that's a of course, you should definitely think always on the positive side. You will get to that age, most likely you will, but at the same time, you never know. Life is very unpredictable. We don't know how the world is going to be in 10 years. We don't know how the world is going to be in 20 years. So I don't believe that you should save every penny you can until you get to that retirement age. What you should do is you should try to increase your skill set and try to increase your assets over your liabilities, so that can actually start funding and working on its own, and you can still enjoy like a decent life or a nice life until you hit that age of retirement. That's if that's what your goals are. So you should always still try to maximize life satisfaction while you're on the grind to that goal of retirement. um Also, others, they reach that age, but or they reach that retirement goal, but they don't have that actual energy sometimes to enjoy the money. So it's tough sometimes to delay living today, when tomorrow isn't always guaranteed. So um the best thing you can do really is to focus on your health and focus to make sure when you get to that retirement age, you can enjoy your money. So you should spend some of that money you're saving and in real time on healthier foods, right? You should spend it on quality meat. Spend it on the gym membership. Spend it on purchasing clothing that fits you and that you like, that makes you feel good mentally. So if you're saving money and you're neglecting those areas, that's that's sometimes that's not really the best thing to do if you're waiting 20 years to be financially free. You could still get to that level while still living a quality life. You don't have to go out and party every single week or go out and party every month or enjoy every single day to the fullest, and party whatever. You could still manage life satisfaction while still trying to accomplish your goals of retiring early. So another thing as well, number two, is inflation and rising costs. So $1 million in 30 years will not buy what $1 million buys today because of inflation. The dollar is getting less and less. So 1 million, probably in 30 years can probably buy you maybe four cars. Maybe it'll be able to buy you four cars. Who knows? Who knows what it's gonna do? Who knows what's gonna how the dollar's gonna go? But we can see when we look in history, $100,000 today can't really get us as much stuff as $100,000 could have 20 years ago. 20 years ago, $100,000 could have got us a house and a car. Now it can't really get you even a condominium. So the cost of living, housing, healthcare, it's going up, and if your money's not growing, it's shrinking. So you have to make your money work for you. You can't save everything. Your money has to work for you. You have to put it in investments, index funds, assets, business, into your own education, increasing your skill set, or holding valuable items like gold, whatever you can, so your money continues to grow for you. Number three, guys, is lost time and missed experiences. So when you wait until retirement, right, to travel and to try new things, that means you're missing on doing them while you're young, healthy, and energized. So, your 30s and 40s, those are also for memories. It's not just for hoarding the cash. So if you're waiting until you're 45, if you're waiting until you're 40, you're kind of missing out on those 20s and 30s experiences, those life experiences that you should go out and experience for yourself, instead of just sitting at home and refusing to go out to any restaurants, refusing to go out and do anything, and save everything you can until retirement, or until you're 40 or 50, whatever it is your goal is. You're missing out on lost time and experiences. We only have one life to live. So like, are you sure you want to like sacrifice all of that for saving income? It's just that's why I'm kind of against the fire movement. I don't know if you should sacrifice everything. And you see people on Reddit as well, they're kind of going towards more towards the they're not as intense in the fire movement. Like, they're more so like, they're giving themselves a little leeway now. They're like, we spent some of the money that we were saving on a little bit of life experience, and it's actually made it a lot easier for us now to save more money, because we can actually get that breather. We're not burnt out, we're not sacrificing everything. The better alternative is to actually save and invest. So you want, like I said, invest in your skills, business, assets, because that's going to give you location freedom and income streams now, not later on. So when you're investing in your assets in your business, you can go wherever in the world, you can live there, and you can actually get paid, and you can get paid in different currencies too as well. So let's say you live in Canada, you can sell your products in US dollars and get paid US dollars. Let's say you want to get paid in Chinese dollars, Russian dollars, whatever kind of dollars you want to get paid in, you can actually change that currency, get paid in that currency, go live in that country, and get paid, especially if your business is online. Now we have online, everything's online, so you have location freedom. If you have assets that's paying you as well, you have location freedom. So that's actually a better option instead of saving everything. Building wealth as well for flexibility. So you want to focus on financial freedom. So what comes with the financial freedom, which is why I'm pretty sure what everyone is saving money for, is for life satisfaction. So we're not saving money so we can have money, because money is just a piece of paper. We want to spend it on better housing, better clothing, vacations, houses, whatever it is. That's in terms of life satisfaction. That's what we're spending the money on. That's why we're saving the money. That's why we're investing our money. So you want to build wealth for flexibility, and not just only retirement. So what comes with wealth is health, right? Because you want to enjoy your money to the fullest. You don't want to just be enjoying your money, but you're still kind of not feeling great. You're still sad. We see all these, videos, and I think it was Mike Tyson, or I forgot his name, Gilbert Arenas. He was an NBA player. Yeah, he was an NBA player. He was saying how he had all this money, millions and millions of dollars. He signed millions of dollars for his contract, and he was just sad. He literally would drive his car through traffic, and get stuck in traffic, in LA traffic, from like rush hour, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, just to have something to do. Like, he would play music, and he would be driving in the traffic because he just didn't know what to do with his money. He was like depressed. He had all this money but nothing to do. Basketball was done. That's all he knew was basketball. Live, breathe, eat basketball, sleep basketball, everything to do with basketball. When the season was done, and he retired off basketball, he just didn't know what to do. He had all the money, everything, but just no life satisfaction. So you have to also build your life satisfaction, so when you also have the money, you can make it even more, more satisfied, more satisfaction, more happier, more better. That's the whole point of building the wealth. We're not doing this just to save a bunch of paper. So I hope that's answered your question on if you should save until retirement, or if you should join the fire movement. You should try and find a balance to it. Maybe have periods where for 4 months you save everything, and then 2 months you kind of let yourself relax. 4 months you save a lot of stuff, you save a lot of money for 4 months, then you let yourself relax for 2 months. So have that little balance. Try to find what works for you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.